this wick, this Doji monthly candle for Bitcoin also has a lot of supply in it. Everybody bought the spot ETF approval, and then nothing came of it. So that question mark in the market also will get tested at that stage. So expect around 45,800. Big selling pressure to enter BTC on the monthly. Also, a nifty little trick that I want to show you guys. If you go into your FIB and you go and look at the FIB time zone tool in TradingView, and you take it from the halving to the next halving, and you double click on it to get the settings, and you switch on the 38.2 and you switch on the 618. What you will find is that around the 38.2 level is where BTC tops out, and around the 618 level is where BTC bottoms out. I'm going to take that same fib and just move it to the next halving as proof. If you look at it, around the 38.2 it tops out, around the 612 it bottoms out. And if you go over to the third halving of the most recent all-time high, 38.2 tops out, 618 bottoms out, which makes it very simple for us to say that if I were to move this around, there's a real nice way that you can look at where the potential next top is going to be. So why the hell is everybody so bearish? Look at what the chart is showing us. Let's go to Bitcoin on the daily. What do we know then on daily? So we've got a price target. What's the price target? 46,350. So if we go back to BTC on the daily, what did I tell you guys about my supply and demand waves? Okay, as I draw them, once the market creates these gaps, okay, when it creates these gaps in the future, price will go and trade within that gap. Okay, best example is there's a gap there. So let's zoom into that area. There's the gap. Okay, there's the supply wave, taking it from these highs, those highs. And if I fill it in, okay, and if I zoom back out, you'll find that if I move that across, that is the stuff that actually traps price going forward. Okay, don't believe me? Their price fell, created a gap, a single line again. So what happened in the future from those levels to those levels? There was a gap. What happened? Price got trapped within that range. It traded there. It traded there some more and then only fell through. So what has it done now? It created yet another gap there. So the longer BTC takes to come back down, the better it is for us. Because what? We don't want to see it come back down here. We want to see it come back down in a reasonable area. Hence the fact that I'm saying, take note, guys, I'm planning to buy the dip. I already bought that dip, and any taste of that, I'm going to buy. So if price moves within these two lines, between these two waves, I'm going to buy. Now the same on the selling side. Remember, now you've got these gaps. Okay, so now let's have a look at the upward momentum that we've got now. And then there's this entire move. There was a gap, price traded, filled that gap. And now what is it doing? It's trying to fill that gap. So what do? We take a little horizontal ray, move it into that range. And the argument is simple. This is going to try and get within that range before it decides what it wants to do next. And lo and behold, it lines up 46,300. So that is the reality of how the market's going to move. And that's why I feel, I won't say confident or overconfident, but I feel confident that where we're at this moment, that is going to happen. We'll probably get a rejection at that area. Everybody's going to look for insane lows. They're not going to get it, off the back that this macro view is telling us that stuff is still very bullish and we are about to go crazy. So the longer it is sideways, the better. The calm before the storm. And if it stays calm like this for 2 more months, 3 more months, the storm will most probably push price even higher. There we go. What do we know? Once we move into this disbelief, it's called a sucker's rally. Everybody is thinking it's over now, and they think deep retraces. So Bitcoin has to retrace fairly deep now. But it just doesn't make sense that it does that, okay? Because the rally doesn't fail. So there shouldn't be crazy retraces. It should be kind of flat, and it should let people try and catch up to it. Say, oh, it's running away. Now I must buy. Now I must buy. You know, that's what creates a bull cycle. People buying on fear, on a primal emotion. fear of missing out, not buying on greed, buying on fear. Okay, and that needs to still take flight. As for the dominance, guys, so what do we want to see with BTC? BTC either needs to go up or be sideways and boring. And while that happens, if Bitcoin's dominance starts trending down, which it looks like it's doing, we're good. The alts will perform well. Just need to give them time. Okay, this is just risk management and calculations of probabilities. That's all we do. If you want to trade with me, guys, head over to the Discord. Links to everything is in the video description. But now, before we do this, I want to give away some group access to to my Discord. I think there's a lot of you guys dying to get in. The bear market's been cruel to a lot of people's portfolios. People struggling. They still need to make that wife or life-changing money, depends on your need, and so forth. So I want to tell you guys to just go into the video description, go and click on the Discord. Okay, it's going to take you to this services page. And then you can go click on giveaway. Peter, maybe you can just remove that Prime badge there real quick so everybody can just see the text there. So you can click on giveaway. Once you do that, it's going to take you to this place where you can open or enter the competition. And I'm giving away, I think about 20. I'll see if I can push it to about 30, perhaps. 30 EMC Club memberships, right, for free. All you need to do is enter. Once you click on the enter button, it's going to ask you, it's going to open a unique channel where just me and you can chat. So this is my version of it. It's going to ask you just to open an account with Prime. If you already have an account with Prime, you can enter. So then you just need to send me the email address of that account. So if you're opening a new account, open it, fund it with just at least $100, and then send me your email. You put in the draw, and from tomorrow onwards, every day on the stream, I'm going to be giving away access to the Crypto EMC Club membership in the Discord. Now, what that does and how that looks, briefly, I'm just going to quickly open up. That's the role that you would get, and that's going to unlock more channels for you. So it takes you to the 4-hour harmonic trade channel. Now, this is a dedicated AI that we've built for the last 2 years, and what it does is it scans the market for these Elliott wave or Fibonacci ratio. So it uses harmonics. So price action within time with price action within time, that gives you a specific pattern name that's mathematically calculated by the harmonic strategy that's out there. And then it tells you the probable entry. So it's a 24-hour swing trade service that just runs. So you can keep an eye out whatever happens. It scans all the major alts, so you'll have access to that. In addition to this, you'll also have access to the crypto investing channel. Now, this is a new channel. This is something new that I started in the Discord. I have barely got busy here. There's so much that's going to happen within this area. So there will be a dedicated questions channel where you can ask me questions. I've got education that is lined up and built that's going to be put in place there, as well as you'll have access to the weekly investment reports where we go through all these coins together in a big report, so you can kind of keep tabs on your HODL portfolio. And this report's also now going to be extended to my top 100 picks. So there's going to be top 100 coins that's going to be handled in with this report. So if you want access to this, guys, all you need to do is that simple: Centrifuge, RWA. It's in the buy zone for more. Why there and not down there? Simply put, it has already gone through an accumulation phase. Breaking out now, it's the sign of strength test, the SOS test, which is on the upper end of the range. If it stays above this, that's the last real investment buy you can to see this thing through the bull cycle. Don't FOMO, be patient. This is the way. Yes, trading and investing is money moving from an impatient person's wallet to a patient person's wallet. You get to decide which side of the fence you're on. Guys, that's all we have time for today. Thanks so much for joining in. Remember to do me the solid, write me a comment, share the content to your friends, retweet it on Twitter, please. I would really appreciate if you guys go to my Twitter page, go and retweet. Enter the competition. Please do. I want to start giving away the memberships from tomorrow onwards to each and every one of you guys. So make sure to grab talk to you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow's Thursday. We'll be doing a stream again. And remember, as always, keep hustling, my friends. Bye-bye.